guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my recipe for my banana bread, or my banana nut muffins to be more specific, because I am making muffins out of this. Let's just jump right in and get started with just putting this together. I'm hoping that I don't have to do a voiceover for this, so let's just see how that goes, and then so into my bowl I'm gonna go ahead and add in some unsalted butter that I've popped into the microwave, and as you can tell I put it for a little bit too long. It should have been softened, but it's right between softened and melted, but that is fine. We will work with what we got, but you just want to make it nice and soft at room temperature pretty much. To that, I'm going to go ahead and add in some granulated sugar. I've added in my granulated sugar. And then, of course, as usual, all my amounts will be listed below. But just keep watching the recipe, because I'm going to share with you how my recipe for my banana nut muffins are just so flavorful and delicious. They're just... I add so many different little levels of things that makes this so incredibly amazing and delicious. It's not just flavored from the bananas, but there's so many amazing things in there. So let's just whisk together. We have our butter and our sugar. We're going to mix this together until it's really nice and fluffy. I'm going to do it for about 5 minutes, and after every minute I'm going to just scrape down the edges of my bowl to make sure everything is getting incorporated. So after every minute or so, I'm just going to go in and scrape the edges of my bowl, bring it all in the center, and I'm just going to go ahead and whisk this together for about 5 minutes, and after each minute, just scrape the edges of the bowl. So after we've mixed that for about 5 minutes, and it's become really nice and just thick and beautiful, we're going to add in 2 large eggs, 1 egg at a time. Mix in the egg until it's fully incorporated. That is my oven. You want to make sure your oven is preheated to 350 degrees. After you've mixed in the first egg, I'm just going to go ahead and add in my second egg. So notice after I put in my eggs, I mixed it until it was fully incorporated, and then I mixed it for about, a good 30 seconds or so. So it just really incorporates everything in beautifully, and it helps whip some air into it as well to help with the rise of the muffins, which will give it a little bit more airiness and a little bit more lightness to our banana muffins. Our next step is our bananas. I'm going to set this aside. I have some overripe, they're overripe bananas, really overripe. I'm just going to go ahead and peel these. I have 4 of these. They're about medium size or so. They're perfect for baking. They're overripe and brown and mushy and not the prettiest looking bananas, but they are perfect for baking. So if you have bananas like this, it doesn't have to be completely this brown, but these have just been sitting there and I haven't had time to use them in smoothies or anything, so it's about time I got these together and made some banana bread. If you don't have time to make the banana bread, or what you can do is, what I usually do is I will just peel these and place them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer so that, I can use them in smoothies or banana bread, whatever. I'm just gonna get a fork and just mash my overripe bananas until they're really just mashed up, really. I mean, you can leave a little chunks in there, because I know some people actually do like to have some chunks in their banana bread. So I'm just gonna mash them. I'm leaving some chunks because it's just gonna have like a little bite to that. And then what I'm gonna do is get my my butter and my sugar and eggs. I'm gonna add my banana. I'm gonna add in a splash of extract. You can add vanilla extract. About a good teaspoon or so. Obviously that's a little bit more, but hey. I'm gonna add in a little bit of orange zest. That's gonna just enhance that amazing flavors of everything. I can already smell the combination of the orange and the banana, and it's good. Gonna mix this together. Until that's thoroughly combined and all the orange zest and everything is incorporated. And in here, what I have is some all-purpose flour, salt, baking soda, baking powder, allspice, ground cinnamon, and ground nutmeg. The flavor combinations of the allspice, the cinnamon, and the nutmeg is what really makes this banana bread or banana nut muffins super special, because they have such amazing flavors and they complement each other perfectly. I'm using unbleached flour. I like to just use unbleached flour in pretty much all of my recipes. If you don't have that, just use regular bleached flour if you have that one. I'm just gonna go ahead and add in half of my flour mixture. That was about 3/4, but you know what? No one's counting. I'm gonna take my whisk or a spatula and just incorporate this together. Okay, I'm gonna add the remaining bit of my flour. And oh, it smells so good. Like those spices, the orange zest, the vanilla zest. I'm telling you, give this recipe a try. Right before I'm finished mixing, I don't want to over mix or anything, I'm gonna go ahead and add in some pecans. Now you can add about a half a cup, I guess. You can add any kind of nut that you want to this. You can add walnuts. You can add pecans, which I'm adding, and I prefer the pecans in the banana bread. The flavor of the pecans complements everything. But hey, you know what? Walnuts work really well as well. That was about a half a cup. You know what? I'm feeling a little bit generous today. I'm gonna add about 3/4 cup. So what I have here is my muffin tin. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees. And I'm gonna go ahead and scoop in a dollop. I'm using an ice cream scoop. You can use like a 1/4 cup measurement to put in about 1 ice cream scoop amount. This is a regular sized muffin tin. And these are going to go into your preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes until they become nice golden brown on top. And your house is going to be smelling amazing. I'm just warning you that. And yes, I did end up having to finish off with a voiceover, but hey. The banana muffins are done, and enjoy them with a cup of tea or coffee. All the amounts will be listed below in the description box for you. And these are perfection. They are so soft. So amazingly soft and fluffy, which is what I love about these muffins. Amazingly flavorful. It is divine. I will see you guys in my next recipe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye now.